Hello and welcome to ELA. Today is Thursday, the 21st of January. The key points that I want to make today are that when you start to read Liddy, and you're starting to read Liddy today, starting with chapter 9. And again, the reason we started with chapter 9 and not chapter 1 is last week we watched the first 26 minutes of Liddy. If you have not watched the first 26 minutes of Liddy, you need to do so. That covers chapters 1 through 8. If you have a copy of the book, you can read those chapters if you like. Or if you go on today's agenda, you can see that there is a link to the online book. But you don't have to read the first 8 chapters. You can get to the Liddy video simply by going to YouTube and typing in Liddy, and the first thing that'll come up is the video, and you can watch that. When you start with chapter 9, I want you to think about working conditions. Think about working conditions. The first sentence of chapter 9 talks about how noisy it is. Okay, that goes back to working conditions and possibly noise pollution. So take your time, read chapter 9. You can do this in several different ways. There are ed puzzles. It's a long chapter, so there's 2 parts for each ed puzzle video. There's a straight ahead 2 parts, and then there's a mountainous. The mountainous is a little more challenging than the straight ahead. Or you can just listen to the chapter on Ed Puzzle and follow along in your book, or you can just read it. And then you definitely want to remember to take the quiz when you're done. If you were in class, you would have had some discussion about the working conditions. You should be able to point out working conditions in Chapter 9. You should be able to summarize Chapter 9, and you should be able to come up with some character traits for Liddy. Okay, so far, she's independent. She's has leader qualities. She's thoughtful. She's kind. All of those things come out right away through the first 8 chapters that we watched. She also has a little bit of a stubborn streak to her as well. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow in class. Make sure that you read chapter 9. And again, if you haven't watched the first 26 minutes of the Liddy video, do that. That'll get you right to chapter 9. And then when you read chapter 9, it'll make a little more sense. Before I close out for today, just looking forward, tomorrow we're going to do chapter 10. Next Monday is a half day. It's periods 8, 7, 6, and 5. On Tuesday, the 26th, we're going to do the January writing task. And then we're going to cover chapters 11 through 13 next week as well. And then in the weeks to follow, we'll cover 14 through 17. 18 through 23, we're going to watch the video just much like we started with this Liddy. We're thinking working conditions, working conditions, working conditions. Remember that all work from this week is due Tuesday the 26th, and that all the work for marking period 2 is due by the end of the day, Friday, January 29th. Almost Friday. Have a great day and go Bills. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.